This is AI Storytime, classic stories retold through AI-generated images. It's a time of galactic civil war. The Rebel Alliance has won its first victory against the evil Empire. The young Princess Leia, can we see her face? The young princess has obtained the stolen plans to the Empire's new superweapon, the Death Star. Oh come on, it was bigger than that. Anyway, Leia's ship is intercepted by a Star Destroyer under the command of the ruthless Darth Vader and his hard-boiled stormtroopers. Before being captured, Princess Leia hides the plans to the Death Star inside the memory unit of her astromech droid, R2-D2. R2, alongside his companion C-3PO, no, there was only one 3PO. No, he wasn't Iron Man, or a car, or a gym rat. Anyway, the droids hop inside an escape pod and flee to the nearby planet of Tatooine. They wander the desert for a while before being captured by Jawas. So that's what a Jawa looks like under the hood. Finally, the droids come into the possession of a young Luke Skywalker. He didn't have a lightsaber yet, and he didn't look like a 40-year-old alcoholic. He was a farm boy. Yeah, close enough. Luke lived with his Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Ooh, life on Tatooine is harsh. Luke starts cleaning the new droids and discovers a hologram of Princess Leia requesting help from a General Kenobi. Luke wonders if this general has any relation to old Ben Kenobi who lives close by. That night, R2-D2 escapes and Luke goes after him but gets attacked by sand people. Sand people. What the hell is that supposed to be? Tusken Raiders? Ah, close enough. Luke is saved by none other than Ben Kenobi, who reveals that he is, in fact, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan takes Luke and the droids to his bachelor pad where he gives Luke some important and definitely honest backstory. Obi-Wan used to be a Jedi Knight, and together with Luke's father Anakin, they protected the Galactic Republic from evil. But a young Jedi named Darth Vader betrayed and murdered Anakin, and helped the Emperor destroy the Jedi. Obi-Wan asks Luke to help him rescue the princess. But Luke declines. He's got too many commitments here on Tatooine. His aunt, his uncle, the farm. Luke leaves this crazy old man and returns home to find his aunt, uncle, and farm have burnt down. With no commitments here on Tatooine, Luke joins Obi-Wan on his adventure. Their first stop is Mos Eisley Spaceport, where they look for a pilot amongst a sea of scum and villainy. They soon find a smuggler named Han Solo, or Haro Salo, and his trusty co-pilot Chewbacca, who was a real active Wookiee when he wasn't smuggling. He loved fishing, playing tennis while wearing a fanny pack, and cycling. Obi-Wan strikes a deal with Han to smuggle them to the planet Alderaan on his ship, the Millennium Falcon. On their way there, Obi-Wan gives Luke a crash course in the Jedi arts and the Force. Hold on, who's the other guy? Is that Obi-2? Our heroes arrive at Alderaan's coordinates and find the planet has been blown to smithereens by the Death Star. The space station then pulls the Falcon inside using its tractor beam. No, I don't mean an actual tractor or whatever. And so, the Millennium Falcon is impounded inside the Death Star hangar. But our heroes manage to sneak out and learn that Princess Leia is held prisoner here on the Death Star. The group decide to split up. Obi-Wan goes to release the tractor beam while Luke and Han, they just look like a young Jeff Bridges now. Whatever, and Chewie also went with them. No, not 4 Chewbaccas, just one. And he definitely wasn't wearing a thong. Okay, fine, he was wearing a blue hat. Anyway, our heroes disguise themselves as stormtroopers and rescue Princess Leia, but end up being cornered and escape into the trash compactor. Oh, come on, can't we get something more, Star Wars-y? Okay, fair enough. So, R2 and 3PO end up saving the trio from the Dianoga. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan disables the tractor beam. He's ready to escape when Darth Vader arrives and challenges his old master to a duel. Obi-Wan draws his lightsaber. Ben, you probably don't want to hold it like that. Meanwhile, Han, Luke, and Leia. No, Han, Luke, and only one Leia. Damn it, now there's 2 Hans. The trio, and Chewie, find their way back to the Falcon just in time to see Darth Vader cut down Obi-Wan. The old Jedi Master disappears, leaving only his robe behind. So our heroes escape the Death Star, blow up a few pursuing TIE fighters, and make it to the Rebel base on Yavin 4. The stolen plans reveal a weakness in the Death Star's thermal exhaust port, meaning that it can be blown up with a single well-aimed torpedo. The Rebels also realize the Falcon was being tracked and the Death Star is fast approaching their base. Luke and the rest of the Rebel pilots mount a desperate attack against the superweapon. Except for Han, he takes his money and splits. A thunderous space battle ensues. The Rebel fleet suffers heavy losses losses against the Imperial squadrons led by Darth Vader. All seems lost when, at the last moment possible, Han returns and shoots down Vader's ship. Luke then listens to the ghost of Obi-Wan and uses the Force to launch the torpedoes, successfully blowing up the Death Star. Triumphant, Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, the droids, and all the other rebels celebrate with a medal ceremony. And yes, Chewbacca definitely gets a medal. But their celebration will be short-lived because soon the Empire will strike back. But that's a story for another time. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos.